Hello, welcome to That's Food and Barbecue. So my wife is craving carbonara. So let's make some carbonara. It's almost authentic, and I'm going to explain the difference between the way I make it and the authentic version as I go along. So making a carbonara is fairly simple. You only need a few ingredients, and if you want to make an authentic one, you need a few things. First off, you need guanciale, which we can't get here where I'm at. So this is actually cured pork belly. Guanciale is cured pork cheeks, but this will be the substitute that I'm using. So full disclosure, this is not guanciale, but it's going to be good anyway. You need a couple of eggs. I'm going to use 3 because I'm only going to cook for 2 people. You need some egg-free pasta. I'm using Barilla, which is good. Then you need Pecorino Romano cheese. I'm going to use that in the sauce, and then I'm going to top with a little bit of Parmeggiano because I like that. Authentically, you're only using Pecorino. So we're going to start off by frying the meat. So I'm just going to put this on. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's an induction hob, so that's going to make for a little bit of extra sound effects. There we go. Just going to fry that down. And then we're going to take, I've got 3 organic eggs here. And I'm just going to use the whole eggs. You don't have to go with only the yellows or yolks. I'm going to aerate the eggs, just whisk them. This is going to be used quite a long time from now, but it can still be prepared. Okay, so we're just going to grind this down. It's a very hard cheese, so I'm aiming to get somewhere around between half a cup and a cup of grated cheese. I think that's going to be perfect. And then we're going to whisk that down into the eggs, just like so. Just give it a whisk. And that's what we're looking for. I'll put that to the side. Okay, so I'm just going to grate a little bit of topping for this. I think that's going to be enough for 2. You can always grate more. Put that to the side as well. Well, it's rendering nicely. When making an authentic carbonara, you have to remember that there is no onion in a carbonara. There are no peas, there is no garlic, there's no cream. It's only the ingredients that I showed you. And you can do it any other way. You could use an egg pasta. You can do whichever way you like, but it won't be an authentic carbonara. Okay, so when it starts to look like this, you see it's starting to crisp up, but it's not rock hard. You don't want that, but you want it to be crisp. That's actually what we're looking for. So I'm going to consider this done, and I'm going to move it to the side, and let's start the pasta. Okay, so I've got a bowl with 4 liters. That's about 4.5 quarts of water. And to this, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of regular table salt. That's going to be enough, I think. Okay, so the water's come to a boil, and I'm going to use about this much pasta. I think that's going to be enough. A trick when doing this is to spin it. It doesn't work the way I want it to, but that's okay. To spread them apart and they won't stick together. Okay, so we're going to let these boil until they're al dente. Okay, so it's been about 7.5 minutes. Let's try this pasta and do a pull test. It's got some texture, but it's not hard. So we're going to start off by saving about a 1/4 cup of boiling water, and then I'm going to drain the pasta. Okay, so if you're like me, not an expert in doing this, I recommend mixing this all to the side and not on the heat. So I drained most of the fat off of the pork. Then I'm going to add back a little bit of pasta water. I'll use half to start with. I'm going to use some freshly ground pepper. That's to taste. Here we go. And then we're going to add the egg mixture. Give it a final whisk. And there we go. Now I just want to mix this all. You do not want to make a frittata or an omelette out of this. You just want the eggs to solidify slightly, and you want the pecorino cheese to melt. And I would say that we are more or less done. So this is what we have, a creamy pasta. This is going to be a very simple plating. Just going to put a little pile of this top of there. I'm going to get me a little bit of the pork. Just make it look pretty. Something like so. There we go. And then we're gonna add a healthy dose of Parmeggiano on top of this. And there we go. I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna give it a try. There we go, some carbonara. Let's try it out. That is so good. Well, can't make keto every day. Thank you for watching. Bye.